Ofa kabambe. Ni msimu mwingine wa sikukuu ya mwisho wa mwaka na vituo vyako bora kabisa vya Capital Television na Capital Radio vinakupa ofa kabambe ya punguzo la bei kwenye matangazo yake. Kwa upande wa televisheni ni matangazo ya graphics na upande wa radio ni matangazo madogo madogo, yani casual adverts. Ofa hii itaanza tarehe 1 mwezi Desemba hadi tarehe 30 mwezi Januari mwaka 2019. Karibu ufurahie ofa hii, ukuze biashara yako. Kwa maelezo zaidi wasiliana na idara ya masoko kwa simu namba 2775914 au 6 au nukushi 2775915 au barua pepe advertise@itv.co.tz.
Tanzania joins other nations around the world in ringing in the new year. President Museveni says government will work with the East Africa community. Boxer Ramadan Shauri knocks out Aziz Uliza in round 6. Good evening and Happy New Year. This is Capital News at 9:30. My name is Vanessa Victor. Let's get started with the national news. The President of Tanzania, Dr. John Pombe Magufuli, has wished all Tanzanians a happy new year. The President has also requested that Tanzanians maintain unity, peace, and solidarity, which they showed in 2018. Speaking from the State House in Dar es Salaam, President Magufuli said that 2018 was a very successful year for Tanzanians, and he expects that 2019 will be even more successful. President Magufuli called upon civil service workers, leaders, farmers, businessmen, fishermen, and livestock keepers to increase their productivity in 2019.
Kwanza napenda kumshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu.
First, I would like to thank the Almighty God who has helped us to end 2018 safely as we enter 2019. For Tanzanians, 2018 was a year of success since a lot of developments were made. I don't need to explain on the achievements earned because Tanzanians themselves are aware and can bear witnesses since they are the targeted individuals of these developments and economy of our nation. In 2018, our country has continued to be peaceful and depend on God on things that Tanzanians needed in our development.
Tanzanians have joined other countries in the world in celebrating the end of 2018 and ushering in 2019 in various ways. The government said that it recognizes and respects the contributions of religious leaders, saying prayers for the nation in relation to various issues is concerned. The government's position was revealed during a special prayer session to pray for the country's well-being, which took place at the Karume grounds in Ilala and was attended by the Minister for Land, Housing and Human Settlement Development, William Lukuvi. Minister Lukuvi, who was speaking on behalf of President Dr. John Magufuli, gave a directive that from January 1st of 2019, all residents living in the city who lack land certificates will be given residential licenses so that they can be recognized by the government.
Wale wote kufikiria kumkwamisha kiongozi wetu.
All those who want to hinder our leader from implementing his vision, God sees. From all prayers said here today and from those at home, I'm sure that 2019 will be even better for Tanzanians. Today, public servants' discipline has been strengthened. Even those of us who are in charge of ministries which were problematic, today we are glad because those who used to treat the poor are no longer there. They have changed because of the discipline cultivated by the leader of this country. We thank God that the year has ended well. It was one with grace. We've heard the sermon on the environment, so I would like to assure the residents of Dar es Salaam and Pwani that water availability will be progressive.
Niliongea tangu asubuhi,
73% as far as security is concerned is good. 27 consisted of various challenges, including those to do with moral behavior such as rape, child abandonment, and cybercrime.
More than 20 residents of Kagunga village in Kigoma district have complained about the delay in payment of their compensation for their areas, which they allowed for construction of a port and for the expansion of roads for more than 2 years. According to the residents, the delay has meant that they have been unable to develop their areas, and it has also meant that they've been unable to move to other areas because they have not been paid. The residents said that if their request is granted, they will be able to allow their area to be used for construction of the port and roads linking the area to Burundi, which would help to promote business in the northern part of Kigoma, which does share a border with Burundi.
Our problem is that we're told not to build houses. Now our houses are breaking up. Secondly, the government has been giving us empty promises. We're failing to work.
We
are expecting that 90 days after paying compensations that all residents to have left these areas, which means by the end of May this year, we're expecting to have removed all the houses built at road reserve and leave the road constructors to do their job.
Bandari ambayo ina uwezo wa kubeba meli kubwa.
This port has the capacity of holding big and small vessels with depth of 5 meters. Our aim is for Burundi port to easily access and dock their boats at our port since they cannot reach Kigoma or Ujiji.
Zaidi ya mita 30.
The Marine Force in the country succeeded in ending the problem of illegal fishing, especially in the use of bombs on the Indian Ocean, a move that has caused many fishermen to be able to get a large fish, which a few years ago was not available.
Tumekuja kuangalia hali ya usalama.
We have come to check on security. Security is good. The size of fish caught here is big, thanks to the patrols we have been conducting to tackle illegal fishing, as some fishermen were using explosives to fish.
Huko mitumbu yote naona watu wanaenda kuchukua vitu vyao katika hali ya usalama.
Nasema hali ya soko la samaki ni shwari.
There's plenty of fish this time around. In the past, illegal fishing interfered with the supply, but the new operation to curb illegal fishing has increased the number of fish, and the size is large too.
Uvuvi haramu, sasa samaki wanaonekana kwa wingi na wakubwa wanapatikana.
Nashukuru polisi marini na vyombo vya dola vote.
We commend all law enforcement agencies for stopping the use of explosives to fish. Now there is plenty of fish and the size is big.
Small-scale Tanzanite miners in Mirani mines in Simanjiro district have thanked the government for ending the border conflict between them and investors of Tanzanite One company by permitting the mines that were shut for over a year to be opened and to resume activities. The small-scale miners made their statement during a visit by the Minister of Minerals, Dr. Biteko, in the mine with the aim of resolving the conflict between the miners and also to give the government's stance on the situation.
We are promising to work diligently, pay government taxes and cooperate with the government by providing us a team that we will work together in mining activities and even at the selling points. I have said Gemlock should commence working with immediate effect. Gemlock, before you begin work, first consult Minerals Officer to inspect you. On the issue of boundaries, as a ministry, we will bring to you the required procedures. It is our responsibility as the government to rectify where there are mistakes. All that we want is every Tanzanian to enjoy a piece of cake from this country. Secondly, we are coming with proper monitoring procedures. They advised us that why don't we sit and discuss on proper mining procedures, in which we disagreed, because we cannot mine without following the set procedures by the government.
Tanzania Teachers Association, CWT, has asked the government to pay teachers debts that have been verified. The chairman of the association in Njombe region, Mesos Witsengo, said this when speaking to the parties, that they do not recognize the major job being done by the fifth phase government led by President Magufuli.
Pamoja na mapenzi makubwa aliyoyaonesha Mheshimiwa Rais wetu,
concerns that the Honorable President has shown for workers, we would like to call on him to continue promoting teachers who deserve the positions and pay teachers' debts that were audited. The leadership of Teachers Union in Tanzania in Njombe, we are congratulating President Dr. John Pombe Magufuli for listening to the long-term grievances of workers, especially teachers. I would like to urge employees and our leaders to protect rights of teachers with disability so that they can work in a friendly environment.
Prime Minister Kassim Majaliwa has handed over 64 computers to 16 secondary schools in Ruangwa District Council, Lindi region, where each school will receive 4 computers that will help in their daily activities and studies. He also thanks CRDB Bank for building 2 classrooms and providing desks to the Kassim Majaliwa Secondary School worth 80 million shillings.
As a member of parliament in this district, I have observed how much we are lagging behind in education sector. Our culture is for a child to learn how to study the holy book of Quran. But this time we say let us expand the academic opportunities at secondary school level. I would like to thank CRDB Bank for the initiative of building 2 classrooms and provide desks. You are a great stakeholder. We shall never In 2019, we are expecting to enroll 129 Form 1 students. With that number, we needed 3 classrooms. These classrooms have come at the right time, because without these classrooms, then it could have been very difficult to accept all of these students. By saying that these 2 classrooms can accommodate 100 students, the rest will have to wait until the construction of the 3rd classroom are complete.
The District Commissioner of Handeni, Godwin Gondwe, has used the New Year celebrations to hand out loans to entrepreneurs, including those with disabilities from the district, which is 10% of the Council's 2018 revenue.
Women here are working hard from their small businesses. I am calling on women and youth in Mkata to create groups so that one day you can also get loans provided by the council, since after every 3 months the council is providing loans without interest. Until November, the council has collected 687 million shillings. If we deduct 10% of the collection, which is 68.7 million shillings, today we will hand over a part of this money, where today we have provided 30 million as loans, and the remaining portion will be released in the next few months to other groups. With the fifth phase government led by President Dr. John Pombe Magufuli, we are supposed to deduct 10% of the council revenues. The bill was sent to the parliament and passed, making this move a law where the percentage is provided as follows: 4% women, 4% youths, and 2% to the disabled. I am ready to issue the loans in Handeni district once we have collected the money. We shall provide you with loans to help you establish businesses that will boost your incomes. My emphasis is on returning the money according to set procedures so that everybody can have access to these loans.
The elderly in Songea Municipal, Ruvuma region have complained about the high water costs and asked that they be given meters so that they can pay based on the water they use, unlike now where the costs are high due to air pressure on the meter. They made the complaints in a meeting attended by Songea Urban MP Dr. Damas Ndubaro, where he also discussed various challenges, including lack of drugs in hospitals. And that is all for national news. Do stay with us. We'll be right back with international news. In international news, President of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, during his New Year's address, said that his country will work with member countries of the East African Union to accomplish important issues, especially agriculture, so as to maintain the policies of the community.
Various state officials have been speaking about how our country has made progress. It is true that economy has grown by 6.3% under NRM party leadership.
North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has said he is committed to denuclearization, but warned that he will change course if the U.S. continues with its sanctions. He made the remarks during his closely watched annual New Year's address, where last year's speech set the country on an unprecedented path of international diplomacy with South Korea and the U.S. Mr. Kim met U.S. President Donald Trump to discuss denuclearization in June of 2018, but with few results so far. And that's all for international news. Let's go for a break and we'll be back with sports.
Hi, my name is Kotaro Tokuda.
What's up? My name is Céline Garnier.
I'm John Brown from Liverpool Football Club. The hip hop, a hip it, the hip it, the hip hop. You don't stop the rockin' to the bang bang boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear?
I'm watching Sports Gazette.
I'm watching Sport Gazette.
And you're watching Sports Gazette
with Sebastian.
With Sebastian. Peace out.
Yes! And you can also watch Sports Gazette for highlights and interviews regarding sports. Do not miss Sports Gazette every Wednesday at 7 p.m. only on Capital Television.
Welcome back, and in sports news. Boxer Ramadan Shari has begun 2019 very well after beating Aziz Uliza by knockout on the 6th round in a 10-round match that was held on New Year's Eve at Kinesi Grounds in Dar es Salaam, with the committee overseeing professional boxing priding itself with ending 2018 successfully.
Confident with the work I've put in the last 2 months. I tell my fans to expect a lot from me. This is a new year with new set of goals. He got me on the 6th round. I played well early on in the match. Paid boxing must be respected in Tanzania like it was 25 years ago.
The Premier League in Tanzania mainland will continue tomorrow, with host Stand United welcoming JKT Tanzania officers at Kambarage Grounds in Shinyanga. JKT Tanzania coach stated that the Stand should not expect mistakes that occurred in the game against Kagera Sugar will reoccur with them.
I'm thankful that we arrived safe from Mwanza after we lost to Kagera Sugar. We have worked on areas we need to improve, and we are confident that past mistakes will not be repeated. We're well prepared for future matches and are confident that we'll do better.
Yanga Sports Club is expected to leave tomorrow and head to Unguja to compete for the Mapinduzi Cup, with the club leadership assuring fans that they will take their star players that were registered and signed this season.
La msingi kwamba kesho tunasafiri tunaenda Zanzibar.
Tomorrow we will be going to Zanzibar. We will be traveling with young and old players. The selection consists of best players under 20.
Hao ni chachu kwa sababu tumewachukua best wale wa under 20 ambao wanafanya vizuri.
After emerging with a victorious 9-0 win against Evergreen, JKT Queens coach said for them each match is a final, and Simba and Yanga may be the stars of the men's league, but they will be the stars in the women's Premier League.
Tumejiandaa timu yangu, kila mechi kwetu tunaona finali na wachezaji wazuri wanakaa kambini muda wote.
Our team has been on camp, so we are sure of the victory. I will make sure that our performance is good on every match, and this is what I will concentrate on.
Na hakikisha kila mechi kwangu itakuwa ushindi. Sitaangalia kama kuna Simba na Yanga.
The Mapinduzi Cup for 2019 has begun in Zanzibar, with teams KVZ and Malindi launching the first match of the year.
We're grateful. Life was difficult, but we managed. We had planned on winning, but sadly we had a draw, so we shall plan better for the next 3 matches.
Kwa kweli tunarudi tena na tunaenda kujipanga tena kwa mechi ijayo, tuhakikishe tunafanya vizuri.
We're going back to plan on how we can do better in the future matches. The problem here is our players did not finish well despite the chances.
Wameanza kuingia kwenye nafasi lakini kumaliza ndio kumekuwa tatizo.
Japanese kickboxer Tenshin Nasukawa says he underestimated Floyd Mayweather, but that he did have concerns before his defeat in an exhibition boxing match on Monday.
American former 5-weight world champion Mayweather 41 needed only 140 seconds to beat Nasukawa in Tokyo. Nasukawa 20 was knocked down 3 times and ended the fight in tears. The days since the fight was confirmed have been enjoyable but with concerns, Nasukawa said. He wrote on Instagram, "I'm disappointed at myself. I thought I could have done better. But I will face the facts and will continue to take on any challenge. I learned that I didn't work hard enough to earn this opportunity, and I will use this defeat to improve myself and move forward this year." Mayweather had a 40-kilogram weight advantage for the contest, which was worth a reported $9 million and was widely criticized. Both fighters are undefeated in their respective sports, and the defeat will not count towards Nasukawa's record. He said he has no regrets over agreeing to the fight.
And that sports item ends our news bulletin. On behalf of everyone who worked to prepare this bulletin for you, thank you for watching. Have a good night, and again, Happy New Year.